This one right here has gotten me more compliments than all of these combined. Cue the music!
And welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrea, also known as Curly Sense, and thank you so much for stopping by. So as you can see, we have a guest today in the Curly Sense studios.
Curly Sense Studios, baby, I'm back! My favorite place to be.
I hope so.
Thank you for having me, ladies and gentlemen.
So usually when you see Anthony on the channel, he talks about female perfumes, his favorite fragrances for women, but today we're gonna switch it up and he's going to be talking about his most complimented fragrances of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
10 of them.
10 of them, huh?
10.
Oh my god. A lot of you guys have been asking me, hey, what does Anthony wear? What fragrances does he like for men? We wanna know that side of him as well. And yes, if you guys didn't know already, Anthony is my boyfriend. He is heavily into fragrances just as I am. And I thought...
You thought?
It would have been fun to just give you guys a guy's perspective on male fragrances. So
basically what we decided to do for this video is I'm just gonna run through each fragrance and kind of do a little bit of a story. My goodness, are you some evil Catwoman or something? We're gonna do kind of like a story time thing where for each fragrance, I'm gonna give a specific memory or experience I had with it from a female or male.
Well, I can't wait to hear your stories.
Oh, and the rule is has to be unsolicited from someone else other than her.
Okay.
So let's see.
Let's get into it.
All right, so this first one here is Carolina Herrera 212 Men. This wasn't actually a direct compliment, but kind of something that happened the day after. We went to one of her friend's house for board games, I think, one night, and I wore this. I usually do about 6 sprays when it's not a super special occasion. I didn't think anything of it. No one said anything to me, but maybe the day after or a couple days later, we saw those friends again, and I think we were talking about fragrance or something. All of a sudden, she was like,
oh my god, that fragrance you were wearing yesterday, it's so good. It's strong and very good.
I was like, well, shit, why don't you say something to me about the other day? But yeah, she seemed to really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, she loves the fragrance.
It was actually the only compliment I've received on this, and that's gonna be the case for most of these. Because
hey, let me tell you something.
Let's be real.
Compliment is a compliment.
Compliment is a compliment.
Compliment is a compliment.
But I'm just saying, your mom don't count. Gotta be someone else outside of your family. So for most of us, that's like 1 or 2 compliments on a fragrance. But yeah, amazing fragrance. I don't know why no one's talking about this.
I know, they're sleeping on it.
Super unique. It's all about the ozone. Ozonic, baby.
Spring is approaching, so guys, go and check this one out because it's
white tee and jeans on a spring summer day.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Next one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I got some power for you all. I got some strength. We got the infamous Office for Men, signed by Jeremy himself. We met him in New York, a few years ago. Very nice guy. This one I actually received a compliment, not from a female, but a guy friend of mine. It was in the summertime. I just saw him on the street. We were saying, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Just, you know, rapping a little bit on the streets for a second.
And he got a whiff in the air?
And he got a whiff. That wind was like on his face. He's like,
damn, bro, what are you wearing?
I was like, man, you wouldn't even know what it is, but it's good, right? He's like, yeah, it smells good. I need to get me some of that.
You know what's the thing with this fragrance? I feel like people overlook Office for Men just because it's Jeremy's fragrance, but the truth is, it's an amazing fragrance. I personally really like it, and the more you wore this fragrance, the more I liked it.
Yeah,
you know?
I can see that.
It's like very strong and it's a statement. So I see why people would give a compliment to this fragrance.
Yeah, I guess the only issue with this was the price, but I agree, it's extremely strong. I don't necessarily find it to be a clone of anything. I know people say Aventis and other things.
Yeah, I don't either.
To me, this is a very nice bergamot, tons of ambroxan and other aroma chemicals, very synthetic. Like, it smells synthetic and, you know, some woodiness, just like a classic fresh fragrance that Jeremy set out to make, and he did it. I expect if I wore it more, I would get quite a few more compliments. I never wear this. I've maybe worn it 6 times total or something like that. But if you want compliments, this is clearly a great option.
Número 3.
Coming in at number 3, guys, we're going dark.
Oh.
Going dark, earthy, and animalic.
What is it?
We got Layton Exclusive by Parfum de Marly.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I feel like one of those fragrance reviewers. Hello guys, and the notes for this one are red pepper and oregano and olives. All right, so 2 compliments from this. Again, another friend of yours who I believe was a guest on the channel.
Irini, wasn't it?
Irini. So we had a performance together and I was driving her to the gig or whatever, and she was like,
Wow, what are you wearing? It smells really good. It's very interesting.
and you know, I gotta agree, interesting is a good word for this. Personally, I like this more than the original Layton.
Me too.
I know you do too.
Yeah.
Layton is very good, but this just adds a little extra something, that coffee and the civet or civet, I don't know how you pronounce it. But because of all those extra notes in there, it's a little bit harder to wear. So this is gonna be your special occasion, you know, night out when you wanna, you know, get noticed. So I wear this sometimes when I perform because, you know, you need a little something special to make you play better.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Fast forward to at least a few months later, same girl gave me another compliment. We were in the car going to a party with you, holiday party,
Yeah.
and she's like, Anthony, I really like what you're wearing. And then I told her it's the same thing.
At least she's consistent.
At least she's consistent. So this one is really good. It makes me feel very confident and sophisticated.
Yeah.
So I really like wearing this when the mood is right, and it's very unique.
Very unique.
So you will stand out, and yeah, check it out.
So what do we have next?
All right, guys, I got some manly juice for you next. Some man juice.
Men juice.
Stay away from women. All they want from you is your man juice.
This is Terra Deus by Hermes,
Yeah.
and this fragrance is phenomenal.
It is fucking phenomenal. Oops. It is very... It is phenomenal.
This was another indirect kind of compliment. I was on the escalator at the mall, right?
Yes.
And there was about 4 girls directly behind me. And I just want to preface this for a second. A lot of people think this is like old man juice. It is manly, but I wouldn't say it's like for old men. You know, I'm 28, I think. I forgot now. And I wear this all the time, and it fits very well. These girls look like they were in high school.
Really?
Maybe college, but they were very young. We were going up the escalator. There was no one else around me.
It was just you and the...
Next thing I hear was like something like,
Oh my god, do you guys smell that? It smells so good.
as I said, I was the only one in front of them. We were going up the escalator, so that Terra Deus was like slamming them in the face. And so I take that as a compliment for Terra Deus.
No, it is,
I think that's a
absolutely.
compliment
Yeah.
right there. It wasn't to me, but I overheard them talking, and
Yeah,
they seemed to like it.
It was to you. It was to you.
Yeah, young women seem to like this stuff too, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
So my compliment doesn't count, we said on this?
Well, obviously she's complimented me about 3,000 times, but the
Well,
rules are
I'm
the
off.
rules.
Okay.
Rules are the rules.
Yes. Anthony, I think you're missing the point here. I brought you here to tell us a story where the panty dropped.
We're gonna get to that, guys. The panties drop later on in the video.
Oh,
Okay?
really?
Just wait. All right, here's where things get interesting though.
Okay.
I promise. Maybe not for you, but maybe for the guys. Next on the list is Creed Aventis. Now, here's the caveat. I have never received a compliment on this by itself. Remember good old Terra Deus?
Oh, really?
Holy shit, I almost cracked my bottle. Oh my god, that'd be like $5,000 down the drain. If you guys have never tried this layer before,
Ooh, interesting.
stop the video, spray 1 spray of each on your hand and let it do the magic.
What's the story?
Actually, there's 2 stories. I'll be quick though. The first one, I was walking down the street. I had freshly sprayed, maybe about half an hour since
Okay.
I sprayed. And I see this couple walking on the sidewalk. I was kind of crossing the street and I went directly in front of them. So no doubt they got a blast of some Aventis and Terra Deus in their face. Pretty strong because I
It was
had
freshly,
I just sprayed it.
Yeah.
Next thing you know,
What?
I hear this. Damn!
What the fucking hell, man?
Damn! You smell that? And then I can't say the next word. So I was like, wow, okay. She smelled it and she was telling her man, she's like, yo, did you just smell what I'm smelling in these nostrils? Fast forward 2 minutes, we're at the crosswalk. They're still behind me. I didn't hear what she said after that, but it sounded like she was kind of like getting her man to like,
To ask you.
to ask me.
Ask him, what is it?
Like, what are you wearing? And the guy was like, he didn't budge. I think he had too much, you know, pride to be asking another man what he's wearing because his girl went bonkers, and that's okay.
I really liked what you just said. Do you know how many people would like to give a compliment, but they just don't because they might be shy or it just doesn't
No, I'm guilty of it too. Like I'll smell something really good.
And you just won't give a
And
compliment.
I wanna ask or give them a compliment, and I just kind of shy away from it.
And that's what happens most of the time. And you guys are wearing those fragrances that I'm telling you that will give you compliments, and you'll be like, well, it didn't. Well, it didn't because it's not my fault that they won't come and tell you. You know what I'm saying?
They may be thinking it, but 95% of women or men, they won't come up to you and make that extra effort to tell you, wow, you smell great.
Yeah.
Anyways, second compliment on this layer, guys, I'm telling you. So I was at an outdoor, I'm telling you guys, I don't play no games with this layer.
No, yeah, just say it.
I was at an outdoor bar with two of my friends. I was in line. I was about to get myself another beer. There was a girl behind me. All of a sudden, she's like, she was like,
I have to say, you smell really, really good.
and I said, thank you. And I went and got my beer. And that was the end of it. But damn, I think she wanted me to get her a beer and then have a little conversation, you know what I'm saying? Fruity, musky, woody with a little bit of that dirty vetiver.
Can't go wrong, apparently. Gotta try it.
$1 million layer right here.
What's next?
Okay, so this one is much more tame, I promise. This is Sauvage Elixir by Dior. Fairly newer to my collection.
Yes.
Damn good fragrance. I've never owned or will own any of the Dior Sauvages, but this one is money. Super spicy, deep with that Sauvage DNA still tucked away in there, you know, deep inside.
Yeah. What happened?
This one was another compliment from a guy friend. It was a very just like, damn, you smell good, bro. I was at a performance, we were performing together and we were sitting on our break for dinner or something like that. I'm like, man, that's Sauvage.
And guys, when he wears these, just so you know, he's the drummer in the band. I'm the singer. So throughout the 4-hour performance we have every single fucking time. So every time it's blasting. Blasting.
Especially, you know, for hours.
For hours! I'm telling you, it fills up the entire room. Absolutely amazing.
I haven't worn it that much yet, but I feel like in the next years, I'm gonna get more compliments with this.
For sure.
Because this is really good and very loud.
Attention grabbing.
Yeah, so people are gonna smell you. If you wear this, you do not wanna overspray. You don't need it. It's just a waste of money. Great fragrance, and we'll see about compliments. 1 compliment so far.
Yeah. What do you have there?
Oh! We're hitting the big leagues now, guys. We're hitting the big leagues.
Yeah.
This is Mancera Cedra Eau. I know you can already tell from the bottle. I know you can tell from her reaction.
Yes.
You guys know she loves this one.
Yeah,
I love this one so much. It's one of my favorite fragrances ever to wear. And not just because she likes it. The first time I smelled this, I was like, yo, it's crazy. This got me 1 compliment. But
Really?
it was probably the most intense and significant compliment I've got. Maybe. We'll see. We were walking down the street one day.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always just walking down the street. It was fall time. It was a little bit cold. I remember I had a pea coat on. Minding my own business. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, this guy just pops up. He's like, hey man, are you wearing cologne? I said, yeah, I'm wearing cologne. He's like, smells really good. Next thing you know, his girlfriend appears out of nowhere. She's like,
Oh my God, we've been following you for like the past 5 minutes and you smell so good. What is it?
I'm like, yeah, you know, it's Mancera Cedra Eau, and they obviously had no idea what I was talking about. But that's a good thing, because the average Joe doesn't really know about Mancera. So, you know, it's good for us guys who are in the loop, so we can wear it in peace without anyone else wearing it, you know? Keep this stuff to ourselves.
Wear it in peace.
So yeah, I mean, when you have couples following you down the street for 5 minutes, I think that's a pretty good sign that the fragrance is damn good.
And if that's the occasion, that means the lady in the relationship is hinting. Ask, what is it?
So you can buy it for yourself, because you stink.
No, to smell good for me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
This is a banger. I'm gonna probably empty this bottle this summer. I love it that much, and get you some before it's too late.
Yeah.
All right, coming in
okay.
at number 8. This is the Labo, another 13. Now, for some reason, I feel like this is a brand that's not really talked about.
Yeah.
At least in the YouTube fragrance
the
community.
community.
I was doing a lot of research on it before and after I bought it, and I came across a lot of comments saying that this is their most complimented in their entire collection. So anyways, we're in Florida, right? You know, walking on the boardwalk by the beach.
Minding our own business.
Minding our own business. 3 ladies. I'm gonna call them cougars because I think they were cougars.
I think so too.
They were a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
And they were, you know, obviously on holiday having a good time, you know. Some
Intoxicated. They were intoxicated. On some alcoholic drinks.
They were talking to us, and then out of nowhere, one of them is just like, you smell really good. What are you wearing?
Oh, no. She didn't say it like that. She was like, literally, up close.
You smell very good. What are you wearing?
You know what? That's a better demonstration.
What are you wearing?
And then her friend was like, yeah, it does smell really good. I want to get some of that for my husband.
I want to get some of that for my husband.
I told her another 13 Le Labo. Again, I don't think she knew.
Probably had no idea what
I
that
was
is.
talking about.
It was a juicy compliment. I testify. I was like...
This is another one I really expect to get a lot more compliments with.
Yeah.
Can't wait to wear it in the summer. It's just, I don't know, you need to smell it. I can't describe it.
Yeah, no, it's
beautiful though,
yeah.
really good. Another 13 Le Labo.
Le Labo. Oh my god, this is so much fun.
Oh my god.
It's so nice and interesting to actually hear real stories about a guy getting complimented.
Yeah.
It's a different thing me telling you, oh, I think this will give you compliments, and a different thing actually hearing somebody telling you the story. What's next?
So, this is the cheapest by far on the list. I don't know if you saw it. I gotta get used to this camera thing. I feel like I held it up already and you saw it. This is David Beckham Homme. You can get this thing for like, I think $12. Probably, I think $12. Probably at TJ Maxx or something. It's a pretty decent fragrance.
It's a pretty decent fragrance.
Pretty damn good fragrance
Yeah.
for $12. Kind of spicy. I get ginger. It's a little bit soapy. I never wear it anymore. As you can see, there's a huge dent. I used to wear this a lot back in the day. This got me a compliment on Thanksgiving a few years back. I got invited to my mentor's house to just come eat and hang. When we first came, you know, we said hi to everyone. We were giving hugs and stuff. So his daughter was the one who gave me a compliment on this. I would say she's mid-30s or something like that.
Okay.
And I was just wearing this for some reason. I don't know why. I would never wear this on Thanksgiving. I want something a little more special.
Yeah.
Anyways, I gave her a hug and then she's like, oh wow, you smell amazing. And at first it didn't really register because I didn't think this was anything that great. So I thought she was talking about someone else or talking about something else she smelled, but it was this.
David Beckham coming through.
So David Beckham, you know, did a pretty good job with the cologne too.
That's good. No, you can get complimented and don't break the bank.
Yeah,
you know?
you don't need expensive fragrances to get compliments. Everyone should know that by now.
Oh, yeah.
This is just another example.
Please hold the fragrance down, please. Please, please, please.
Okay, I won't show it yet.
This is the last one?
This is the last one.
And the juiciest?
And the juiciest.
Woo!
This one right here has gotten me more compliments than all of these combined. Not even exaggerating.
Wow.
You know, we get 1 or 2 compliments on certain fragrances. This fragrance has gotten me, I don't know, at least 10 on different occasions.
Yeah.
Easy. This is gonna ruffle some feathers. We got a lot of haters for this one. You know what? I love this one. You guessed it. It's Club de Nuit Intense Men by Armaf.
Wow.
Speaking of cheap, you get this stuff for what, $30, $40 these days?
You heard it, guys.
Woo! I don't know where to begin, guys. I don't know if you noticed, there's a lot of like kind of Aventis-y DNAs here.
Yeah.
So take that with a grain of salt. That's what's been working for me. But this one, let me start with, I was on tour with my band and we went to India, we went to Africa, we went across the United States, San Francisco, LA, all these places. And I brought this with me because it's super cheap. I don't care if this breaks.
Yeah.
I put it in my suitcase and not care. When I travel, I want something easy to wear, likable, and just super cheap so I don't have to worry about my Creed Aventis bottle shattering on the plane. When I tell you I got compliments literally everywhere I went, whatever it was, after we played our performance, you know, people are talking to you. I had females saying, oh wow, you smell really pleasant, like you smell so good, blah, blah, blah. San Francisco, same thing. Oh, what is that you're wearing? You smell really good. I was at the eye doctor.
Eye doctor.
I was checking out and the secretary was like 4 feet away from me. She turns her head and says, cologne smells good. I was like, my goodness. I was at a jazz club performing and one of the waitresses passed by and she was like, one of you is wearing cologne and it smells really good. And I think it's you. I said, damn right it's me. And I wrote it down for her.
I'm glad you didn't write down something else.
Say what you want about this fragrance. Sure, it's super synthetic. I actually think that helps the fragrance in terms of performance. And I think girls like synthetic fragrances.
Men, yes, we do.
Like, do you think they're gonna come up to you and be like,
oh, this is a cologne.
yeah, this is a cologne, or this smells not natural, you know, I don't like it.
We don't care.
Women don't care about that.
We don't care.
Stuff. If it smells good, it smells good. And this stuff in the dry down especially is crazy. Even the opening, people say lemon pledge. Guys, when is the last time you smelled lemon pledge and then smelled Club de Nuit and compared them and be like, oh, they smell the same. No, it's just not true. I'm telling you right now, if you want a fragrance that will guarantee you compliments, at least one, sometime, someday, just get this and you will be on your merry way. Thank you and good night.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
You heard it from the man himself. These were the top 10 most complimented fragrances for Anthony.
Just my experience.
His experience.
Sharing my experience.
Leave a comment down below. I wanna know if you have any of these fragrances in your collection. Do these fragrances give you compliments? What fragrances work for you? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
And I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me talk about compliments, you know?
Let's all compliment each other.
Compliment each other
people.
more.
Compliment people.
Let's make the lesson of this video to compliment people. Don't be afraid.
We'll see you soon.
Peace.